So they did start from the
Yeah. You can go over there, go left behind your dad's house. He got a gate on both sides. You just sit there and wait it out. One might be, scoping out. They know what they do.
And they couldn't hit Ray White because she was all locked up.
Yeah, Ray White is locked up. Her back fence is too high. That's not an entry for her. And then I'm just thinking, if you just look at it, it's probably been a week, 1 or 2 weeks where they just been scoping it out, just checking doors, doing whatever. So that's what they was doing. So they So Tuesday night, when you said work, 10:40. Sunday night, Monday night. Yeah, Monday night. Monday night at first about 9:15. Some people came over. We feel that they went through the backside on Stable Lane, and they went to the Baker's house and broke into their house. No forced entry again, but they did steal their car, ripped their safe out the wall. And so at the time when you were here at 10:40, they went out, no, 10:20. 10:20, at 10:20, they went out and post exit in the Baker's car. So, new rule is at 7 p.m., to remind HPD, but I think Walt already told everybody, but please remind HPD, write it down if you have to, that at 7 p.m., they are to go over to the post exit gate and put cones to let residents know that they are no longer, that basically the trees might get shut down, basically do put the cones out, so if somebody new decide to steal a car, they got to come out this way, they can't go out the other way. That's what's going on with that. Police have been here, of course, security taking the heat for. They're trying to blame it on contractors. So HPD know at 5:30 to do their rounds, double check. A lot of the stuff that they're doing happens at 5:30. When they leave, what else? When you do have people up there, if you see somebody you know, you can go in there and type it up. But you gotta, everybody here gotta start getting in front of that camera and going out, especially when it's multiple people in the car. And basically getting the idea of who in the car, but if you stand here at the door, put the numbers in, let them go, and there's people in the back seat. Because that night when it happened, the Curry boys was in and out, but they're not blaming them, they're blaming some more people. And that's what's happening. What else? Yeah. The only thing it is, like, we just, the whole group here, everybody knows when something like this happens, heat's on us. Is it? Whatever you can do to be more vigilant, to be more professional from everybody, going that extra mile with people coming up and being more aware. They're trying to figure out how we're going to check the people as they're exiting. They made that as a suggestion, but as right now the same thing applies. I don't know how we're going to do it, because I don't know how you're going to have people over there watching people when they leave. The only thing that I know that they're doing is the leavements when they go down there after they leave around 5:30, which will still be dark, and I think they're doing a walkthrough, and the number to the gate down there, I'm quite sure they're locking it, is on that thing, and I think that's it. That's it.
Puerto. ¿Y Puerto? All right, just remember the speed limit on the property, okay? 20 miles.
The only other thing is, Tim Stowe, sometimes when he comes, he'll be bringing, Securitas got the new handbooks. So he'll be bringing those, he'll be bringing some, counseling sheets is why I haven't written it up, and I thought he'd be here by now, but he has. When you do bring those, he's bringing the counseling sheets, he's bringing the handbooks. So he said, I know he did state one of the changes that's going to be in the handbooks, that it is a violation it's a violation to go to the client about a matter that should be handled by Securitas, if that makes sense. So that means if you got a situation where for instance, like when you call Ms. Lumber or whatever, whatever you go to the client about, that you don't go to the client, you go to Securitas about it. He said now they put it in the handbook that makes it a violation.
They have so many different rules. Tim told me from the beginning that I couldn't talk to Ms. Baumberg, so I went for that. And she said, no, it's not that I can talk to anybody on the board.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. So this is what I need you to do. Call Tim Stowe and tell him what you just said. Because we got to remember one thing, and this is what I try to tell people. Remember, you work for Securitas. One thing that I do, whatever I go to Ms. Baumberg about, Tim Stowe knows prior to whatever I say. That's why whenever I had the conversation, I called Tim Stowe. That is my supervisor. That is who I work for. We've got to remember that Securitas is who pays us. So there are certain things that we do here. We got to remember who we work for. If we run to Ms. Funberg, which if you choose to do, but like I tell you, please call Tim Stowe and inform him what Ms. Funberg told you, that you feel like if you got a problem, you want to go to Ms. Funberg. And I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why that's not going to work, because I'm your supervisor. And you go, when you got any matter, it's a chain of command issue. So if you got an issue, say if you had an issue with the cameras, and when I have my meeting, I sit down meeting with Ms. Funberg, I'm gonna tell her exactly how I feel, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be as honest as I can. I know what I'm dealing with. You know what you're dealing with, and something's got to give. And as a supervisor here for the years that I've been here, I've earned my respect. Nobody, I think you made a statement the other day, feel like I'm after you. And Danny will tell you, if anybody if I wanted to target anybody here, it's too easy. It's too easy to target any officer here, because all I have to do is do something that I don't do, and Danny will tell you, it's coming here, watch videos, be petty about anything. I got a good understanding of that handbook, so I could talk, but that's wrong. That's not fair to anybody to be targeted. That's why when I did make that statement, I said everybody here has done something that has done enough here that they should need. If I was the person that you say I was, nobody would be here.
Well, I'm not gonna lie about anything that has happened.
No, what I'm saying is, but if you state that I'm targeting you, and I am being honest with you, if I would have targeted you, you wouldn't have made it a year. Because everybody here, but you're the only one. Danny will tell you, Danny, if I targeted you, do you believe that within a year that you know Securitas policy?
Mm-hmm.
If I was that supervisor, do you believe within a year's time, if I targeted you and picked on you, that you would do enough stuff to be fired within a year?
With the way Securitas policy is.
Based on Securitas policy, yes. See how she admitted that? That within a year, that means the few times that she's been late, wrote up. The few times that she said, got upset about a client, whatever. There's enough rules in there for anybody, even me.
Security,
but and that's your vehicle, sir? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask you. Is that yours? So we'll put it under there. Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, this is what? Okay,
There you go, 57, 68. JFB. Yeah, so no one can hear to say, well, Thomas is talking to me. I don't have to talk to you. That's too easy. Because it's too hard. I'm telling you, Securitas policies to me are too hard. They're hard. They're hard for me to live up to. But to be out here and if you feel that like, man, I feel like Thomas is after me. I mean, I don't know what you want to happen to me because I do my job. The past 2 days, I've been busting my butt for everybody here because we've got load put on us. But Danny will tell you, I, by myself, went above and beyond what I was supposed to do. I'm back there walking off the woods, and I don't have to. I don't have to walk through them woods. I didn't have to go show Danny. I ain't even want her getting out. Because it's going to be hard if she'd have got out that car and walked in the woods. And she what I just showed her, what did you say? You ain't driving back there. She ain't doing it. I did it, but she's not going to do it. So, to get the weight off us, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And the stuff that I do, I go above and beyond. But if that's the way you feel, I'll tell you, there ain't nothing I can do. Because I'm telling you, I'm doing my job. Securitas is proud of the way I do my job. Every board member is proud of the way that I do my job. And that's just the way that I am. And I've earned my right, I've earned my respect here with everybody that's ever come here. But if somebody comes here, and the only time I'll say it kind of was hard on you, because was this your first security job? No. You work for another company and you work with Securitas? So you worked for security before in Texas or in Louisiana? Oh, so let's say coming here. It's a different environment. You have to listen to your supervisor. But if you got to this point where you like, man, I ain't talking to Thomas. I'm going to go to Ms. Weinberg. It ain't going to take but me and all these board members, and I'll sit up there, and I'm going to be honest. Man, I'm telling you, it's good that you feel comfortable talking to Ms. Weinberg, but when I say I'm not fixing to, when I'm asking you things that I know are fair, and asking you legit questions, but if you had a question concerning that camera, when I explained to Tim, when he said, why did she go? I said, she said that she had a question. I don't know if you called her, when you called her, did you call her concerning the camera, or did you call her concerning the package?
I called her to ask her if she could rewind, if she could listen to what the person that dropped the package off said. Because you had told us that she could watch, she was watching them from home.
But Shannon, honestly, why wouldn't you call your supervisor? Just flat out, just something that simple.
We have gone through this.
So what do you think
like
if you would have called me and say, Thomas?
Because I called Ms. Weinberg because I figured you weren't able to watch them from home. You said Miss Bunberg was able to watch
Okay,
them from home.
but why couldn't it wait?
Because I wanted to take care of the problem before I left.
Okay, so here's this question. When did you call Miss Bunberg, on Friday or on Saturday?
Saturday.
Okay, on Saturday morning? No, Saturday evening.
Yes.
Okay, Saturday evening the package
When
was
I got
done.
back here.
Yeah, so Saturday evening the package was done.
Right.
So, but still, if you accidentally sit there, I'm telling you to help you out. That is something, I'm telling you how, now as your supervisor, if that happens, do not call Miss Bunberg. You call me. You call me, and guess what I would have told you? You said, Tom, I don't know, how would you, okay, how would you call me if you called me based on what happened? What would you say?
I called Miss Bunberg. Is it a way you can watch the camera to see if...
No, you got to tell her what the problem is first. The first thing you do.
The problem is, I accepted the package. I thought they had the name written in the inside, and it wasn't. When I got in here to write in the book, it wasn't. So I wanted to know if you could watch the camera so I can get to the correct person.
Okay, but you know the package was gone. Whenever you called Saturday, the package was already gone. Because Audrey gave the package out Saturday.
Right, and she told me, Mrs. Bunberg told me to call that resident that was given the package and make them aware of what was going on, and I did. And he said that he would bring, that's fine, he would
I
bring
could
it
have
back up
handled
there.
all of that. You know what I told you? Is the package gone? Yeah. Who did you give it to? The Humphreys? Don't worry about it. I'll fix it when I get there Monday. Because Monday it got fixed. They brought the package back. I can go down to the Humphreys and knock on the door. How you doing, Mr. Humphrey, Mrs. Humphrey? Hey, Officer Thomas, how you doing? Just fine. Ma'am, we might have accidentally gave a package or something like that out. Because then you would have never got a write-up. Because I would just walk down there and fix it for you. You know how many times Danny will tell you? She messed around and let somebody in, and Danny calls me and say, Thomas, I'm in patrol. Thomas, oh my gosh, what's wrong? I accidentally let somebody in. I thought he was turning around, and now I just remembered, no, it's the cows. You called me a couple times and said, Thomas, I just forgot. Cal said one time, she didn't say all day, go down there. I shoot down there and stop before they get to the house. Hey man, you gotta turn around. Man, she said, come in, hey man, it was a mistake. And they come back. But I don't say, okay, I'm writing up now. No, it's a mistake. Simple mistake. But that's not how I found out about it. I found out about it by a resident coming to me because, and Danny will tell you, what I don't like a resident telling me something and I'm in the blind. I hate it. That means I'm like, what you talking about? Oh, this. Oh, I didn't know about that. And I would have looked at your camera for you, so already you got me confused because you thinking that I can't call Thomas and ask Thomas, hey, I accidentally wrote something in the book. I think I went to the wrong person. Can you check that? I'm a supervisor, that's my job. But you can't pick and choose when I'm your supervisor. You can't do that. I'm your supervisor all the time. And if you say, well, when I got this matter, I'm going to call it. When I got this matter, I'm not going to call it. Because when you called me about that package, I answered you. I said, hey, I don't know, but I'll find out. And I come in here and I found out that you signed that packaging. I found out. That's my job. My job is to find stuff out. I found out you the one signed the packaging. Hey, shut the sign it in. I found it out. I'm done. But you can't say I'm going to call him on this, but on this I'm not. You can't do that. And if you get everybody there and say, you know, Ms. Bunberg, this is me, this is how I feel, like, hey, no. And I'm telling you, you left the way been here.
Okay, going back.
That man was, you called him about me and he was like, why you ain't talking? He said, call Tom. Sir, I think this and that, and I think that. He said, whoa. I'm saying, that's our director of security. That's who's in charge. You don't feel like comfortable talking to him, then hey, we need to make a solution. And then he's gonna ask me, Thomas, what do you think the solution is? Yeah, I got a solution. You tell her, I'm supervising on leave. He said, no, I ain't telling her nothing. You tell her. And I'm not that person. I don't care who you try to make me out to be. I'm not that person.
I'm not trying to make you out to be anybody. All I want to be treated is fairly, and I have not been treated fairly thus far. I'm not trying to make you out to be anybody.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
Because let me tell you how you've been treated fairly. Because you made mistakes here and you still here. That's being treated fairly. I remember when you first got here, one of the things that we did as a group, I remember one time you wasn't supposed to take vacation in less than a year, and you got treated fairly, and you were allowed, and we covered because they asked us, Thomas, you feel like covering it? I said, let me talk to the people, see if they want to help cover while she's gone. And you took vacation in less than a year. That's fair. We could have said, man, no, I ain't doing no overtime shit. We all could have said no because we didn't have to. So you got treated fairly because that's something we would have did for her. That's something we would have did for anybody. You had just got here, and we still covered for you. So you can't be that person that says, this is what I want, because we're not. Everybody here is, you the low portion on the totem pole. So you came here basically saying, y'all need to adjust to me. No, we ain't. I know I ain't. I'm doing my job. The board is happy with how I'm doing my job. Securitas is happy on how I'm doing my job. And then here comes some person trying to tell me, Thomas, you ain't doing a good job. I refuse to let one person tell me that I'm not doing a good job when I got 30 people saying I ain't. I'm not doing that. I might not be doing a good job and letting you do whatever you want to. I might
I
not
never
be.
asked you to let me do what I
So
want to do.
I
Not
give you
at
another.
all.
I give you another thing. So I sent Tim Stoll the paper, the vacation. So you do know, I think you're still eligible for how many weeks vacation per year? Do you know what you're eligible for?
But
1 week.
Year,
Yeah. So you do know when you hit your 1 year mark last June, you took off. You do know that, right? Which is like you took off like 5 days or something.
Yeah.
Remember? So it hasn't been a year. You do know that, right? So you time you got eligible for your week, you burn it.
Okay, real quick. He going to Rosen. Do we need to call Rosen? That's animal control.
Yeah, you been going the last couple
okay.
days. Whatever she got going on.
Okay.
So
All right, I
you
got
burnt
you.
that week.
I got
So
you.
you're not your. So you've already burnt your week. But my point is, so now if you don't get your vacation and you've already burnt your week for the year, you're gonna think once again, I'm just gonna be wrong. No, I'm not. You hit your 1 year mark, you burnt your week. Time you hit that 1 year mark, you burnt your week. That's what you did. So now, because until June, you haven't got that other week in. So now you're like saying, well, I ain't been here in a year, I want another week. Because now you want 2 weeks in 1 year. You see what I'm saying? Or that's not making sense? Because if I can't get Danny to explain it to you a little bit better, because she understands those vacation policies. You was here a year, you earned a week. After 2 years, you earn another week. But you're trying to get 2 weeks in 1 year. That's what you're trying to do. But guess what? We all can say, hey, if he calls and say, Thomas, she's gonna be going over her what's called, do they feel like doing it? Everybody up here likes overtime, we ain't tripping. But if he says, hey man, we ain't paying that. Because somebody, when you leave to take a vacation for some days that you haven't earned, that costs them money. They gotta pay us. I know right now they don't like paying me, especially overtime. They don't like paying me. That was a whole big argument about Thomas covering overtime because I make more money. But they ain't got no charges. But stop thinking that people are after you, because that's not my style. You know, on my personal level, what I try to tell people, I got to go to heaven. And I'm not going to hell for you or Danny. Y'all ain't worth it. Not that, because I got to be mean to you on purpose, and that's not me. I'm not mean to nobody on purpose. Because it does something to your inside.
And that's why I don't lie on people. I don't say people say something to me that they didn't, because I have to live for me.
Well, if there's no officer here that will call Mrs. Von Berg and do what you've done, no officer. So anybody is being unfairly treated, I can say Shannon's treating me unfairly other than other guys. I can say that.
If I'm asked a question, what am I to do? Not answer it?
No, what I am saying is, if you went to Ms. Bunberg, and I don't know if it started because you didn't have Ms. Bunberg's phone number until after that incident. So ever since that incident, to me, somehow, and I will, and I'm not talking to Ms. Bunberg by myself, me, Tim, and her all sitting down, and we're going to get a clear understanding of where I stand what my responsibilities are, because I'm talking to Tim Stone because I got and I don't do that. Danny will tell you, I do not write people up. I don't do it. I don't know nothing about your personal life. Like he informed me, the closest pay to leaving Stablewood is $11. 13 if you get a supervisor, 11 if you're not a supervisor. So anybody that leaves Staplewood is fixing to be in for a shock. $11 from what you make, you know what you make, do the math. I'm not going to sit there and alter your life. The correct word is not ruin, because you probably say I'll go somewhere and I'll still be fine. I am not going to alter your life on some stuff that I just made up. That's wrong.
And I'm not gonna alter your life on some stuff I just made up. It's wrong.
It's wrong. I mean, that stuff is wrong. You know, and I did. The thing I told him when he asked me about that other situation, you said it was ongoing. I told him to go find out. I said, she told me it was ongoing. Can you go find out for me? He said, I'll do that. I said, please do. Please go find out. Tracy Karen is riding around in a little, what is it, man? She in a Range Rover that Discovery. Is it a car like that, silver? But it's a little smaller, right? So Tracy Karen is in a loaner. Starting the day I saw her, you might have saw her before me, but whenever I see somebody in a loaner, I try to tell the guard, hey, this person's in a loaner. It's that little old bitty silver or whatever, yada, yada, yada.
It says Discover, the Land Rover Discover.
Oh, somebody else in a loaner.
Alright, okay?
Somebody else is in a loaner. No, Koski, but you said he didn't get it back.
Yeah, he gave it back. Yeah, he turned back and I took the thing off.
Main thing is a security issue right now, because we all got a target on our back. Had to look at the videos of Mrs. Oliver, who was like, oh, I'm concerned about my landscaper. I think he was checking out my wall, trying to figure out something. No, he was not checking out her wall. He was using the restroom. To the camera, he was suspicious. He ain't suspicious. He had to go to the restroom. And he had to sit in his front. But he just didn't. You didn't see it, did you? He's cutting the grass. He stops cutting the grass. She has a pool. It's like a wall, and then it's a little gate. So he's over there working. He stops, putting his stuff down. He walks over. He looks right, looks left. He opens the door. He goes into the pool area. And the time he goes to the pool area, he do this. That's all you see. You see from about this low down. I mean, this up is all you see. And he's standing there like this. If he'd been over there like this, he didn't do it. He said one time. All you see on that camera, he just standing there in one spot. My 27 lady, he walked up. Oh, I thought it was suspicious. No, this is all you want. Tell you what you're doing. And like I said, Grimp's out of town. Grimp has requested a tag be disconnected. The other thing is there are several emails from Tuesday. Bob Gray sent out an email, so if you can, look at those emails. There are several of them that just got something to do with that stuff. They have been sending them out like crazy. I promise you. Everybody got something to say. is informing HPD. Whose is this?
Must be yours.
No, it's not blind.
Maybe it's lines or fans.
Leave it alone. They gonna have 4-5 year pass
I don't know.
Sounds like that boy, somebody give me 4-5.
I was just gonna say, no, because this is an outside tennis. When I tell you to look into the thing, you look like it's swollen a little bit. So did they call you about the robbery? They didn't. They didn't call me. I didn't find out till I got back here the next morning. But it didn't really happen on our shift.
Something how he didn't know the policies of the nail man, but now he knows. I'll do what I have to do. Yeah. He when he went to EOC, he told them he don't know Stablewood's policy with the nails, but just now he just said he know the book front to back.
Yeah.
Contradicts himself time and time again. He's a big liar. But Miss Danny, if they think I'm gonna stand there and let this man treat me the way he done treated me, they got another thing coming to him. Just like that night, Tuesday morning when he relieved us, he wouldn't let you answer the questions because he know you were gonna tell the truth.
That's why I was gonna tell you, but I need you to stick. So I'm gonna tell you. Just don't worry about it because at some point, hold on.
Making it seem like I'm just messing with him. That's not right. You wronged me. And I don't care what you do here at Stablewood, you wronged me. You were not right.
What I was going to tell you is that at some point in time, I'm sure they're going to have to talk to all of us. And just like he didn't admit to a lot of different things, I mean, because he was like, no, blah, blah, this and that. It's not going to be that way with them. So, you know what I'm saying? uh, at the point in time, it's, they're gonna have to talk to me. You know, like with him there then, it's no accomplishment, because he still thinks you know, he still thinks that he can do that, but when you have a meeting and you have that meeting, he's not gonna be able to do that. What he did on that Tuesday morning and how he did it all on that Tuesday morning, he won't be able to do that. When
I'm not gonna lie on him, Miss Danny. You know that day, that man said to me when I asked him, when I told him it wasn't fair that Blaine come over here and get him a morning position. He said to me, "Oh, that's too hard for you. You can ask Miss Danny." Remember me saying, I don't have to ask Miss Danny. Miss Danny and I are not the same people. What's hard for her may not be hard for me.
Mhm.
It's not right. Well, you'll break a nail. You know you said all that, and then you're gonna make it seem like I'm lying. What the hell am I gonna gain from lying?
yeah, thing about it is, he did say that, but then he didn't mention it, because even when you said it, I said, yeah, he did say something like that.
Yeah.
But see, this is what I'm saying to you. Don't worry about that part, because at some point, I'm sure Ms. Von Berg or whoever on the board, or whoever it's gonna be, however it's gonna be, is gonna sit down and talk to everybody. And just like what he is saying right now, he's not gonna be able to just blow it over. You understand what I'm saying? So don't let that get to you. Because at some point, he's gonna have to, I need to go in there and check.
Hello, how are you? Can you pull up for me, please?
Lot Howard Ford, 311 South Branch, 7